What is up, YouTube? Welcome to Panfro Games. In today's episode, we got some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet news and leaks to share for you all today. In today's episode, we're going to be going over the Path of Legends. We got some new information about the different Titans there, which is very exciting. We got some information about potentially Fidough's evolution and some gimmicks to that and much more. And of course, guys, if you enjoy these videos, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. Starting off with some quick news, if you didn't know, you can now receive your shiny Eternatus at GameStop or EB Games. GameStop in North America, United States, Canada, and EB Games at Australia or New Zealand. And this is a region-free code, so if someone was able to get the code for you, you could put this in your Switch wherever you are in the world, and it's going to be a level 100 shiny Eternatus, so definitely recommend getting this as this promo ends, I believe, October 1st. And now for some leaks. And now we know the recommended order for the Path of Legends story. And there's three different paths. There's the normal get all the gym badges. Then there's the Path of Legends, which is defeating different Titans. And then there is the Team Star story, where defeat the evil team. So for the Titan order, we have the Rock Titan's going to be the first one that you should be doing. You don't have to do these in any particular order, by the way. There is no level scaling. However, it will be easier to do it in this order. So we know the first Titan is the Cloth Stony Cliff Titan. Now, the other four we don't know officially, but we do know from leaks. So the second one is the Flying Crane, which is flying and dark type. Then the third one is the Steel type Earthworm, which is apparently mono steel. Then we have the fourth one, which is a dragon, which is apparently the Sushi Dragon Pokemon that is water and dragon. And last is the ground type one. Based on your version, this will change. They're both going to be Donphans, but for Scarlet, you have a Paradox Donphan that's going to be fighting in ground. And for Violet, you're going to have a future Donphan that is going to be ground and electric. So that's how the order is going to be similar to the gyms. They're going to be, you could potentially do them in any order. However, you're probably not going to want to unless you have some really strong Pokemon. And I do assume that the Paradox Pokemon will be tied to the end game in some way, shape, or form. So I assume that we could probably do the first four in any order, but the last one, there's probably going to be some sort of story event with the evil team or the Paradox phenomenon that will eventually unlock this. And maybe we need to beat the first four to unlock the fifth one, which probably makes a lot of sense considering Paradox is a brand new mechanic to the game, and they probably don't want you to have a Paradox Pokemon until you get to the end of the game. And to give you guys some additional context of the location of these Titan Pokemon on the world map, you can see that Cloth is located here towards the beginning of the game. And if you don't know, the beginning of the game is actually this bottom right here. And this is where the university is for the Scarlet and Violet school. And then you can make a left or a right. So both areas will be open to us. If you make a left, you'll fight the bug gym leader first. If you make a right, then you can fight Cloth. Of course, you can do both at the same time as well. You can always, you don't have to commit to a route. The game wants you to explore the map fully and wants you to check out both the left and the right sides of the map. But the other ones are located towards the left here. So we got the Crane located all the way to the left. So if you wanted to fight the Crane first, beat the bug gym leader, and then go to the Crane. The Paradox Donphan is located down here as well, but I still don't know if you can actually fight this one immediately, but we don't know the story behind Paradox yet. We haven't even heard it officially, so that's a wait and see. The Dragon one is on the top left over here, and then the Steel one is about on the top right of the map over here. So you can see that there's a lot of different things with Titan Pokemon, with Team Star leaders, with gym leaders. There's going to be a lot of different events in each area of the map for us to complete, and this is going to be a very exciting Pokemon game, and I cannot wait to actually play it. Another thing I wanted to mention about Titan Pokemon is that we are going to be battling them traditionally. So it's not going to be like Pokemon Legends Arceus, where it's going to be like an action scene and then we get into battle. We are just going to be straight up battling. There could be something special within the normal battle, but we're not going to be running around and throwing like bombs at it. We're just going to be doing a traditional Pokemon battle that could have additional mechanics on top of it. So it's going to be more similar to Totem Pokemon in Sun and Moon. And of course, there were some new Riddler Coup tweets, and Riddler Coup tweeted out one very interesting thing. He just put out this picture of like a fried pastry. Maybe one would say a picture of some fried dough, like a donut. And then we look a little bit deeper into this picture. This is called a mahu. A mahu is a donut. A mahu, or a fried dough twist, is a Chinese donut twist that is fried in peanut oil. It has a shiny and golden look. It is prepared in various ways with different flavors, which range from sweet to spicy, and usually has a dense and crisp texture. The origin of mahu can be traced back to thousands of years ago. So it's a crispy mini twist. Sounds delicious, right? And when we talk about the word fried dough, there is a brand new Pokemon that fits that description perfectly, which is FIDOUGH. So that description was really interesting from Riddler Coup from that donut, right? Because it said it was a sweet or salty donut. You can add different spices to it. So what I'm thinking is this is an evolution of FIDOUGH, and maybe the evolution of FIDOUGH will have different forms, right? Maybe not a stat change or type change. I think it's still going to be a pure fairy type all the way through. However, maybe it'll be different visual differences because it is a food Pokemon, and we have seen Alcremie, a food Pokemon from Gen 8, had so many different forms to its cake. So why can't we do the same thing of fried dough? Fried dough can get, maybe you put like some extra cinnamon on it and you get a cinnamon evolution of it. Or one that's like a powdered snow one. Maybe we'll have it like a different move for each one. Maybe we'll have a signature move that will change based on what type of spice you added to the FIDOUGH, and then the new form will be able to do this new move. Let me know in the comment section below if you think I'm crazy or not, because I do think that Pokemon would do something with another food-based Pokemon and potentially give it some sort of new battle use besides of a visual change. And then for our last leak today, Riddler Coup tweeted out, Chang Hong He. Now, what does Chang Hong He mean? Well, this is obviously in Chinese, so we have to translate it. And when we translate Chang Hong He into English, it means a couple of different things. It means the red hen, also means flamingo. So he's probably talking about the flamingo Pokemon. If you haven't heard, there is a flamingo Pokemon single stage coming to Scarlet and Violet. And we do know that it's going to be a flying and fighting type. And I'm really excited to see more about this Pokemon. We've actually seen this Pokemon in leaks prior, but this is the first time in a while that Riddler Coup has brought up the flamingo. And I have a feeling that Chang Han He is the Chinese name for the flamingo Pokemon. And when we look a little bit deeper, we can see that this is what it looks like in Chinese. So Chang Han He in Chinese, when you actually translate it out, does mean flamingo when you translate all three of those. And looking a little bit closer, this is what the leaked image of the flamingo looks like. We saw this a couple months back. It was nice and blurry, but we do know for a fact that this is the flamingo Pokemon coming to Scarlet and Violet. And it looks pretty big. We don't really know what's going on. I think it's interesting that there's a black top and potential beard to it. So maybe this is like some sort of like neck pouch or something. I don't know what's going on in the top part, but it looks sort of like more like a pool toy as well with how its arms are hanging out there. So this is a very interesting Pokemon that I definitely want to learn more about. And funny enough, someone on Reddit was posting this image around saying that this is what the flamingo Pokemon looks like in game. And I gotta say, we have not had a fake Pokemon leak in a while, so I wanted to entertain this one for a little bit, because let's really talk about this is a meme to me. This is like Moltres at home, honestly. Like, this looks nothing like the true leaked image that we saw earlier right here. Like, not even the colors are right. This doesn't look remotely correct. There's no black on the top here. They did put a little bit black on the bottom of its neck, but I mean, you can see how pixelated and blurry this is. It's looks like you can see like the screen filter. There's no reason why there ever would be some sort of screen filter on this naturally. Even the graphics don't look good. This looks like some sort of Unity model, and the color isn't even correct. It's more like an orange pink than the hard pink in the previous leak. So this is a total bust. Definitely a fake leak. And honestly, people are starting to get a little bit desperate. We have not had a big leak in a while, so I'm going to probably make a video soon about what I want to see forward from future leaks and from future trailers, because we really need more information. Pokemon Company has been giving us a little bit of information, drip feeding, but not a lot of content so far. So I'm hoping we do get a trailer at the end of this week or maybe next week. For sure in October, but I think for the rest of September, it's going to be 50-50. We get like another minute long or 2 minute long trailer showing off one or new two Pokemon. Well, guys, let me know in the comment section below what you want to see from the next Pokemon trailer, because I'm really interested in hearing that. There's a lot I want to see, especially Paradox Pokemon being my #1 right now. And of course, guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and like the video. It helps me out so much, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a great one.